Everyone keeps hearing the same headline right now. AI is replacing jobs. Companies are laying people off and saying it's because of AI. So, a lot of people are asking a really fair question. If AI is taking jobs, why should anyone bother learning AI right now? And honestly, I understand that reaction. If the technology is making companies smaller, faster, and more automated, it can feel like learning it might just accelerate the problem. But the reality is actually more complicated than that. Yes, layoffs are happening. But in most cases, AI isn't literally replacing entire jobs overnight. What's really happening is that companies are changing how work gets done. Tasks that used to take hours can now take minutes. Things like research, writing, summarizing documents, or organizing information can now be done much faster with AI tools. So, companies start to rethink how teams are structured. They automate repetitive work. They combine roles, and suddenly fewer people are needed to do the same amount of work. But here's the part that almost nobody talks about. Most companies are rushing to implement AI tools without actually training their employees how to use them. Teams are being handed tools like Copilot, Gemini, or ChatGPT, but no one is showing them how to integrate those tools into their daily workflow. So, employees are left figuring it out on their own. Some people experiment. Some people ignore it. And some people feel overwhelmed by it. That gap between the technology and the training is where a lot of the tension in the job market is coming from right now. Because AI isn't just about automation. It's about changing the skills that people need at work. The people who tend to benefit the most from AI aren't always the engineers building the models. It's the people who learn how to use the tools effectively. AI is extremely good at certain kinds of work. Things like market research, communication, summarizing complex information, organizing data and pipelines. These are tasks that show up in almost every industry. When people learn how to use AI to support those tasks, they can move much faster. But that doesn't mean the human disappears from the process. Humans are still making decisions, building relationships, solving complex problems, and thinking critically about the information AI produces. So, the real shift that's happening right now isn't simply job replacement. It's a shift in how work happens. Companies that win in the AI era won't just be the ones adopting new tools. They'll be the ones who actually invest in training their people to use those tools well. And for individuals, the question isn't just whether AI will change the job market. It already is. The real question is whether you learn how to work with these tools early, or whether you wait until the workplace has already moved forward without you. AI doesn't remove the need for human skill, but it does change which skills matter most. And right now, learning how to work with AI is quickly becoming one of them. If you are looking to upskill your team, or just learn more about how to AI-proof your job, visit me at www.rockyphoenixai.com.